Sup, guys. My name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. I know what you're saying. Ryu, you suck. That's not tech. That's Utopia the Lightning. Well, I wanted to do a special Tech Tuesday this week because Utopia the Lightning is not that far off. About under 2 weeks from now, we're going to have Utopia the Lightning in our hands. And I wanted to basically just go over every single reason why it matters, why you should care about it, a couple things that you may not know what to do with it, like Utopia into Chaos Utopia into Utopia Lightning. Because you're going to get double the effect. Not just once, you'll get two of the effects. Or the effect that maybe you should run two of them instead of just one of them. But Ryu, I don't have the extra deck space. I know. But you can't play Cyber Dragon Infinity anymore without Plutonius, so there's that too. So, for all the naysayers that will say this isn't tech, technically it isn't, but we are doing a special edition of Tech Tuesday, just so that's clear. So, keep your dislikes at bay, unless you truly think the video is trash. Just saying. Anyways, welcome to Tech Tuesday. My name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and this is Utopia the Lightning, pretty much the god tier of rank 4s. Now, I know he's rank 5, but because of the simple fact that you can use Utopia to overlay to him, making Utopia viable, and Chaos 39 Utopia viable, that's why I call him a rank 4, because he's part of the rank 4 engine. So I'm just going to scroll down here. We're going to go over his effect real quick. Actually, I'm just going to use a still shot. You can also exceed this card by using a rank 4 Utopia monster. Hence, the Chaos 39 works. It can also be summoned by 3 level 5 light monsters. So if you're running artifacts, you can actually bring this out, and you ain't got to worry about it as much. But if your deck can make a rank 4, then Utopia Lightning should be in your damn extra deck. Number 1, he's got 2500, he's unstoppable, and he boosts himself up to 5 freaking thousand, which we're going to go over in a sec. So, let me read off the effect for those who don't know the effect or may not be familiar with it. Cannot be used as an Exceed material for the Exceed summon. So you can't Utopia Lightning, Utopia Lightning, Utopia Lightning. Doesn't work. If this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Pretty much think Armades. He's pretty much like Armades, which makes him even better because he boosts himself up to 5,000. Once per chain, during damage calculation during either player's turn, this card battles an opponent's monster. While this card has a Utopia Exceed material as Exceed material, you can detach 2 Exceed materials from this card. This card's attack becomes 5,000 during the damage calculation. This is a great way to jump over stuff, namelessly Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is still popping its head in a few things, like Dino Mist. So, if you are still having trouble with that, there's Utopia Lightning. Pretty much anything out there right now that you'll have trouble with, Utopia Lightning is your best friend. You can only power pump him once if you're going the 2 level 4s in the Utopia, because you're only going to have 3 Exceed materials. So if you do the Chaos 39 Utopia, which I would always recommend over it, Utopia the Lightning is going to basically have 2 attacks. Just make sure not to detach both Utopias unless you're ready to use that, second go at it. So the combo is, say, Goblinberg, Shadow Mist, or whatever, Summoner Monk into Shadow Mist, into Utopia the Lightning, into Danklaw. No, that's not the combo. It's any deck that can make a rank 4, Magicians, probably be the best one you can actually use this right now, just off the top of my head. And you basically overlay, go Utopia, overlay Utopia to C39 Utopia, overlay that into this bad boy right here, Utopia Lightning. And it's pretty much like how you would do Plutonius into Nova into Infinity. We're using the same kind of idea here. The best part about this is a lot of rank 4 decks that utilize the graveyard will be getting a giant benefit from Utopia Lightning. Not every deck is going to be able to do that, but a lot of the older decks, as well as some meta decks, are going to be able to use the living hell out of this bad boy. I'm looking at GBs because I like to throw back to decks that don't get love anymore. Gladiator Beast would love this thing because 5,000 attack points. It's not that hard to bring out 2 monsters, not even in that deck. Magicians or something fairly close to meta. Magi Specters can make this bad boy. There's tons of use for Utopia the Lightning. So if you have not paid attention to it, and I know, there were some of you who are in Europe or the UK or that side of the world, that side of the continent, whatever you want to phrase it. I'm a little bit exhausted. I'm sorry if I come off as a dick. I know you won't be able to use this. I totally think it's bullshit that you can't. Real words here. Totally think it's bullshit. And once you get it, use the living hell out of it. For now, there's not really much you can replace it with, but you won't have to worry about it. That's kind of a benefit too. So, for everyone who will have to worry about it, there are a couple counters, and we can always go over them, but yeah, there's not too many. There's really not too many. You're going to have to pretty much deal with them right away. So, if you're going to use Effect Filler, it has to be right away. If you're going to use Phoenix Chain, it has to be right away. If you're going to use Breakthrough Skill, it has to be right away. I would probably recommend Phoenix Chain, because then he can't attack. He can detach it too, but he ain't getting that 5,000 power gain, which, that is just nasty. Remember when Towers was a thing? Utopia the Lightning would come out and just go sup. Remember when Cyber Dragon Infinity was a thing? Utopia the Lightning comes out and goes sup. If you guys have any questions about Utopia the Lightning, just ask them down in the comments below. I'm going to try to make sure you're in the know as much as possible, and that's why this is a special edition of Tech Tuesday. Next week we're actually going to go over a real tech card, and I know, I was going to save the Utopia the Lightning video for coffee time. I decided not to. I decided, hell, I'm going to come out with the guns and be like, poof, 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 poof. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this special version of Tech Tuesday, which we focus on one giant card that is coming out that will make an impact. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to destroy that like button. Don't just hit it. Make sure to destroy it. Leave it begging for its life. If you do, and you guys want in the future, we could do one on Giant Hand when it gets reprinted in Gold Series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Make sure to check out our other channels in the description. Right below this video player, in the description, is links for our other 4 channels. So thanks for watching. I'm out for now.